It's known as the Garden of Ireland, and for centuries the rugged beauty of County Wicklow has inspired mankind to create monuments, music and, more recently, movies. Not only does the area boast a town called Hollywood, it's also served as the location for several Hollywood films, including Braveheart, Excalibur and My Left Foot, the film which provided Daniel Day-Lewis with his first Oscar.
I thought I'd lost you.
Not at all.
I can just see Joyce's tower down there.
Why?
And that's where J.M. Singh was born, the fruit in the mountains.
But what Wicklow lacks is a hospice, a place where terminally ill patients can receive care. And in this windswept, muddy field, Yvonne Cahill and her friends hope to build one.
You cannot be born or you can't die in Wicklow. We don't have any services. We don't have a hospital or a hospice or a maternity hospital, nothing.
So she turned to Wicklow's most famous resident for help to raise both funds and awareness.
So I just got a birthday card, wrote a happy birthday to him and just said, would he consider becoming a patron? So I didn't hear anything for about 3 months and I kind of had forgotten about it. And once after morning the phone rang and this gentleman said, hello, is that Yvonne Cahill? This is Daniel Day-Lewis. Have you time to talk?
Over the next 2 years, Yvonne and Daniel continued to talk, meeting here at Hunter's Hotel, the place where the director Steven Spielberg came to stay while persuading the actor to take on the role of Lincoln. And Cahill and Day-Lewis discovered a common bond. Both their mothers had passed away in a hospice.
Every couple of months when Daniel would come home after travelling, I would meet him here in the garden and have a chat and update him on the hospice and what progress we had made since we last spoke.
Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to each other.
As filming wrapped on Lincoln, Daniel called Yvonne with some news which would transform the fortunes of the Wicklow Hospice Foundation.
He said, all going well, he said, I would like to gift the premiere to the Wicklow Hospice. I was just blown away, I couldn't believe it.
Yvonne finally began to believe it last month, when the international premiere of Lincoln arrived in Dublin, with a who's who of Irish celebrities, including Bono, Sinead O'Connor and Chris de Burgh, walking the red carpet along with Daniel, director Spielberg and co-star Sally Field.
Sometimes films have something to offer beyond pure entertainment. This may be one of those films, but whatever it is, whatever people take from it, to actually just give it a chance like tonight, give it some legs and help it to raise some money for something like the hospice, that's a great thing.
But there was more. As well as selling seats for the premiere, there was a very special auction of Lincoln memorabilia, courtesy of the film's director.
He really believes in this, and once he explained it to me, I really believed in it too.
Then Steven Spielberg heard about the Wicklow Hospice and what Daniel was trying to do, and he gave him all the main props from the film.
By the time the red carpet had been rolled up, the Wicklow Hospice Foundation was within striking distance of its €3 million target, with more props still being auctioned online.
Since I moved over here 20 years ago, this place has been a sanctuary for me, and it always will be. It was when I was a child, and it always will be. So to feel that one has contributed to the culture in any way, that's a nice feeling. I think the excitement on Oscar night will be phenomenal. We're already planning what should we do on that night, because I know Daniel hates saying that, counting chickens, but we're all so excited about it, and I know we'll have a party that night for sure.
The charity hopes to break ground on the building project in the summer, by which time it's hoped the ground will be a little less muddy and Daniel will have brought his third Oscar home to Wicklow. Neil Curry, CNN, County Wicklow, Ireland.